Good morning, everybody. Good morning, my fans, my fellow ones. Good morning, my good people. Good morning, my best people. Once again, my name is Adam Miri. Adam Mami Water. Daughter of Ezenwanyi, Mire Ezenwanyi Okwayo. Okwayo Mejin Fuma. In Anambra State. The ancestors mouthpiece, the water model. Mwasana midi webi wambo siafo. On a mission to bring back the old good ways. This is my new page. I love you guys so much. Topic now is how to trace your own calling. How to trace your own calling. Everybody have a calling. What is calling? Calling is what they called you on earth to do. Calling is what you came on earth to do. Calling from your mommy's womb became on earth for a reason. Everybody have a reason of coming on earth. But the difference is that we have different reasons. Your calling may not be my calling. My calling will not be your calling. Even in the same calling, we have many styles. We have many fields. So know that you are different. Everybody is different. There are people when they give birth to them, when they are growing up, they are easily find out what they are called. Some people, without even doing any spiritual or without even doing anything, you will find out they have discovered who they are called to be. They will start showcasing who they are. It's all about grace, and it's all about their forces are together. And some people, when they come on earth, it's hard for them to discover their calling. Those people are people that will be picking up their pieces. Tomorrow, they will be a musician. Next tomorrow, they will be a dancer. The next tomorrow, they will enter into moving industry. And anything they enter, they must fall. Because your calling is what you will focus and what you will become. You will never have a problem. So there are some people, when they trace their calling, because so many forces are attacking them, they discover who they are, but they are not going up. Because they are meaning their spirit. They are gaining, how will I call it, backwardness in them. Maybe they are split, or maybe anything that can cause it to be happening like that. So you know that you have a calling, you have to discover. So how to discover your own calling? Number one, your spirit inside of you must be communicating with you. I sound so strange. I know, I'm coming. Your spirit inside of you must be communicating with you. Some people, they can never know who they are. They are too, I don't know how to put it. That they can't even catch up themselves. Anything they see, they like, they do. Anything that comes to their mind, they do. They will never sit down and think, is what I love to do? Number one, you have to be communicating with your spirit. Number two, you have to love what you do best. There are things you will do best. If you are doing it, you will love it. You will love it so much. You will be happy doing it. If you understand that, if you can be able to trace that side you are doing best, that is the area of your calling. There is no pastor, no debonaires and wine can tell you who you are. When I was coming up, what they really told me is I'm called. From church, I have a calling to be a pastor. So I start following up in the pastoring way, going to Bible school and many things. But nobody told me that one day I will be this. But because I love pastoring, I love preaching to people, I love hearing people's their ups and downs. I love going to missionary journey. I love going to house to sound preachers. I love doing deliverance. I love carrying people's problem in me. I'm talking. Do you understand how I discover my own? So when they tell me I destined to be a pastor, even if I like to become a pharmacist, but I shall have to divide myself on the word. I'll be going to my pharmacist because I am a pharmacist. Yeah, I have a pharmacist shop. Yeah, medical. I do many things. I'm nothing. But I have to divide myself. I have time for my ministry. I have time from church, from me, a pharmacist. So I love taking care of people, even sick people. So this is what I love. So when they tell me I'm born to be a pastor, I didn't say I'm nothing. I hate it. Because you know what? I push it more harder because this is what I love. If you are sick, I will take care of you. Like, it gives me joy. I find happiness in that. I find calling people's problem, like, tell me your problem, I will tell you how you go about it. So you have to understand how I am. It started from when I was matured. So no debate, no SNY, no pastor do spiritual work on me for me to discover who I am. It's what I love most. So if you sit down now, start knowing what you love most, what you love doing, communicating with your spirit, you do this thing, they work for you. That is your calling, you know. That is where you are. That is your own calling. Because if you haven't discovered your calling, the hunger will be finishing you. You will be moving in this earth, miserable life. So that your calling is your gift, your universe give you for you to use it and chop. So you have to find out your calling, you know. You have to find that. So sit down, forget about the debate. Tell me, as I want, tell me my calling. Tell me this, tell me that. No, it's in you. It's in you. So sit down and find that. Think, something that what you do best and you enjoy doing it. That is your calling, you know. What you do best and you enjoy doing it. I like taking care of sick people. I like giving people preaching. This is what I'm doing. I love it. So in my friends, I talk too much to try me there. My daddy is high because I'm almost kg. If I was in church, we are having a Wednesday prayer. Sometimes we host crusade. So it's in me. I love it. So talking is not a problem because this is what I love. So you may think that I'm coming online disturbing you, but I'm doing it because I'm happy doing it. I'm teaching, I'm nobody. So what do you love most? You love doing and you enjoy it and you're doing it well. So whenever you sit down, you can be able to think. That is your call, you know. But if you are the type, stay yet, you can't even think it out. Means there is a spiritual cobweb on you. There is a forces that is covering you up for you to discover who you are. That is when you start communicating with your own spiritual director to start working on yourself so that cobweb will leave you. You can be able to discover who you are. Some people are again caged by the kind of family they are from. Some family will tell you what you will be. You will be a doctor, my dear. You must be a doctor. You will be a lawyer. You must be a lawyer. That means your family is telling you your calling. Some people are here watching me here. Do you know why you haven't discovered your calling? Because your daddy wants you to be a doctor. Or mommy wants you to be a pastor. Or daddy wants you to be as a wine or debate. But it's not what you want. You are going to people else calling. You can never be successful in that. Let me tell you, in fact, I'm a living testimony. I'm teaching, I'm used to laugh. All this is I'm doing, I didn't find it so tired. Unless the work I did is so I did very much work. I will be tired as a human being. But I love doing it. So preaching, I love it so much. In Christianity, I bring my microphone. I go out in the market center, preach the gospel. Our ministry will come from here to one village to preach the gospel. I was among people that I invited in Saddam to preach the gospel, do deliverance. So it's what I find out happy doing. Even now I'm teaching, I'm happy teaching. So I'm teaching so that you will be happy. You will be sit down and start thinking. You haven't discovered your calling. No deeper than why will tell you your calling. They only tell you that you are a great child. Everybody is a great child because this is what makes me great. If I am not this, will you know me? Even from church, congrats one go, sister, congrats one go. So from there I come into tradition because this is what my own EU was signed. That's why they forced me to be a native doctor. Understand? So this is what I love doing. I love it so much. So if you are the type watching me, you haven't discovered that you're calling. You think, you never think I'm well. You pick up your pieces, means there is again a spiritual cobweb holding you to be able to trace who you are, your calling. You have to trace your calling, you know. That is where that money you are looking for will come out to. Because whenever you find that, me, I enjoy in terms of the movie industry. We used to go village, art film, see me. That time I was moving out there and there, moving there and there. Me, I went to learn hairdressers. I know how to plait hair, even put on weave on. What happened after everything I succumbed? It's not anything, it's not my chin. I was picking up my pieces. Understand? So I also have pharmacy, so I go and learn because I used to learn things. So he keep on making me do this, do that, do this, do that. Why was my own doing all this is for me? And I should leave pastor and enter and become a team doctor. That's my own ego. Wow. I can never be pastor ending pastor, and the devil will come over me. And what you see, that is why you see me doing this. It's a doctor. I'm so proud of it. Because this is part of my EU or my covenants I made before coming on earth. If I come on earth, I will be a doctor. A pharmacist through I teach people. People injection, I do it. I do many things. So, but I didn't stop this thing I'm doing. Because part of my calling. So, if you haven't traced your calling, you are your problem of yourself. That egombute, that money ritual, that favor, that's a happiness is where you discover your calling. So, number one, you must be communicating with your spirit. If you're communicating with your spirit, knowing who you are, where you will go and get something, you have a problem. Go and remove that spiritual cobweb and not come here and one mouth. Yeah. Another thing, you have to love, you have to check yourself. What do you love most doing? That anybody tell you to do it. You see, your calling is in you. That is what your carry and come on earth. No deep, no else and why can tell you who you are. This is what you carry and come on earth. So what do you do most to best and do it perfect? That is your calling now. Everybody is not different. I can't come and become this. I can't come and be this. I'm wasting my time. This is what I find joy doing, you know. This is what I find joy doing. So your calling is what you find joy doing. You must check yourself. What do you love more? Forget about that your sister that do this and gets what she wants. Forget about that woman that's doing less than one and getting everything. That woman is doing less than one and getting everything. That is her area of her calling. She must get everything. That person that is singing, and that is her area of his calling. You must get everything. So the areas of your calling is where that your money ritual is, where that your car is, where that your connection is, where that your life is, where that your happiness is. If you haven't find out your calling, you are a mistake to yourself. What do you love most is your calling. What do you do perfect and do it best is your calling. Don't look at people that are gaining it. That is the area of their calling. That's why they are gaining it. Yeah. Because if you are in the area of your calling, you'll be having many spirit talking to you. Do it like this. It will work like this. Nobody will tell you do it like this. So let me tell you, if you understand that, you need to start communicating with your spirit. All your spirit guide need to touch in you. You can be able to discover your calling. If you are here whining man, you're wasting your time. Looking for a deeper heads and one, a person that will tell you your calling, you're wasting your time. You need to sit down and know what you love most. Know what you do, you'll be happy. It's your calling, you know. Stop looking at the musician that is raining now. That is the guy's calling. That is why he's raining. But whenever you discover your calling, that is where you lay. That is where your star is. That is where your favor is. So you haven't discovered your calling. If you have, first of all, you have to communicate with your spirit. They will guide you and tell you who you are. Number two, you have to know what you love most. What you do most and do it perfectly is your calling. Number three, you have to be ready to adapt to it. Enjoy it well. So that those your spirit guide will be in you and be directing you. Let me tell you, you are looking for a teacher. It's in you. Yeah. Looking for a barrister is in you. The universe means that everybody is complete on their own. Nobody tell me what I teach online. My own spirit guide, one of them is a teacher. That is what makes me who I am today. Because I am communicating with them. Even you are watching me now. Yeah, you are like that. Everybody is spiritual and physically. Don't threaten yourself. I'm deep and doesn't mean that I'm powerful than you. Some of you are not even deep and I'm powerful than deep and wine. But one thing about you that you believe yourself. You are a spiritual being and physical being. And you're calling, they are telling you something, but you don't want to hear. Because you want that to become that areas and wine to get money. But that's why it's not your calling. To become that singer to get money. What do you love most? What do you do most to favor you? That is your calling, madam Manoga. You have to find out your calling. That is where you are wasting your time. If you haven't find out your calling, if you like, cry for 90 next year. Money not going to come for you. Because if you are doing other people's calling, you will not have anything in life to gain. If you are doing other people's calling, that will not come for you. Your calling is where that your worth, there that your favor, where that your life, where that your connection is. Not you today. So your calling is the only thing that you will start doing now. You will not get anything bad. So you have to trace your calling. If you haven't tried to trace your calling, no matter how you think, it means there is a spiritual cobweb in you. Remove that cobweb. You can trace up who you are. Everybody is different. Everybody on earth is different. Everybody have a different calling. Even a deep and less than one. All of them are deep and less than one, but many deep and less than one. Everybody have a different side where their calling is heading. Nobody will do everything. So your calling is where your destiny is where your money is. So you need to sit down and think, communicate with your spirit. They will tell you who you are. That is the only thing you start to discovering who you are. You start knowing who you are. And your calling is where your money is, where your prosperity is, where your good life is, where your favor is. Find out your calling. Trace your calling. Communicate with your spirit. Know what you love most doing. Forget the jealousy. Because African, too much of copy is too much. It's raining now. You go and join. Is that your calling? Do you know why he is raining or he is raining? Because that is the areas of her calling. She have to rain because you have find out her calling. Yeah. Maybe you go and follow her and be doing it. You're not raining. You are copying people's else's calling. You can't rain now. Because that is not where your own fruit is. You can never get anything from it. As what is damaged in Africa. So every calling is great. Everybody is great. Everybody is spiritual being and physical being. Yeah. Your calling is where that your money is. Where that your connection is. That is what you will start now. The only you will do will be perfect for you. The true work will work for you. The heavy work will be extraordinary for you. Without you discovering the areas of your calling, doing your calling. Do 100 times, no show will not happen to you. Do true work, no show will not happen to you. So whenever you think and sit down think about your calling, my dear, know what you do best and what you are happy doing it. And do that all and true work. You will see yourself going majestically. Only today everybody have a calling. You have to find out your calling, areas of your calling. All those things you are whining out will stop. At least no matter the areas they called you, that is where your star is. And you start doing this, that is where your full happiness lies. Everybody is great. Nobody is smarter than you. I'm doing this because this is my calling. Some people are musicians. I can't come and sing it. If I sing, you know nobody will buy an album. It's not my calling. I can't come here and dance. If I dance, people will join it, but nobody will come and patronize me. Dancing is not my calling. If I start doing comedy, nobody will even follow me. Say, even if they follow me will see you. You don't sabi. Yeah, because it's not my calling. So I'm doing this because this is part of my calling. This is me. That's why when I'm doing it, I enjoy doing it. You know that it makes me sometimes if I work too much, I'll get tired. I will not come on live. Yeah. It's not my calling. You can't tell me that stop it. You're stopping yourself too. So I'm teaching you. Now you know that even your calling is in you already. What do you love doing most? What can you do? You get perfect on it. Nah, that is your areas of your calling. Continue doing it. Continue expanding it. Forget about you are coming up a little. Nobody will love you. There will be time people will start looking for you. As far as you are that areas of your calling, that is where your star is. I love you guys so much. I'm nobody. This is my new page. Once again, my name is Adam Mami Water. Congrats, colleague and one. This is not my topic because I have to answer this person. Let me tell you, spiritual work is not money ritual. Spiritual work is what you need to do. Oh, what you got. Don't believe that with this spiritual work, money go come, a car go come, house go come. When that is not in your palm. Spiritual work is anything that is in your palm will come to you, unless you went and forced nature. So don't tell me spiritual work, no money. I want to ask you now, who asked me that question? What kind of job do you do? Have you seen what I'm pitching now? You come and rewind the memory. What kind of job are you doing? What kind of business are you doing? What kind of business are you doing? What kind of job are you doing? Are you still in your house? The shop you have, how many of goods are there? What of the sites are you? So don't believe that spiritual work, money go come. You don't have job, you don't have a good site, you don't have the goods in your shop are only 5k goods. Nah, I wasn't the warriors. So to try and face your calling, be calm, be picking up your pieces from your calling. It will not come fast. People will know you fast. But in future, people will know you. Anybody that is wishing raining now, there is time the person is struggling to rain. Yeah. But what makes the person rain after they're struggling, this is where the universe destiny me to be. That is what makes the person to rain. You have a calling too. There is time comedian is not raining before, but now comedian is raining now. Somebody make it to be raining now. Yeah, not you today. There is time demon and wine is not raining. But it's raining, everybody want to be demon and wine. Somebody makes it to be rain. Because what people are looking at what is DB, nonsense people. Run away from DB. But now everybody's making it to raining. Who made this? Somebody made it. So that you're calling, the one that you're calling to rain is only you when you come your calling. Only you will make it to rain. There is time shoemaker is people that they talk rubbish. But now shoemaker is around. It's not people that have shoe, build shoe. It's not any skills. So is you hairdresser is raining? It's not raining before. There's got nonsense. Go and enter school. But now you see people that do hairdresser. You value them. Somebody make it to be valued. So you come here whining mad. Find out your calling. Make people to envy your calling. Yeah. People will love to do what you are doing. You are winning. So coming up at the easier time, it's not going to be easy. But make sure that you are in that area of your calling. With time, you will grow. Know it today. So it's not since about we go tell them, my dear, let me go and do water work. Money go come. I mean water get bank where they give you money. If you don't have where money they come, money no go come. You like do water work. If you don't have where you plant some money, and if you are tired of spending too much, money come, you spend. The only will be the only in you. So it's all about wise. Be wise and smart. Coming on live tomorrow, don't forget. I'm a cool. I can never stop talking since Christianity till now. But at I'm even KGA. If tradition open like they believe in opening church, I open ministry, my dear. That is what I love to do. I find joy doing it. Don't mind me. So congrats, colleague, and one call. The extra other lady with a great destiny. My dear, everybody have different callings. So that your calling is where you start up something now. It will start raining. And it mustn't be easy. You have to struggle and guinea. Start planting guinea. Plant a good seed on a good soil. Start pouring water. Start removing other grasses that will kill the soil, the plants. You'll be growing freely. I'm dropping a proverb. It's about you. You are called to be a hairdresser. If you make your shop to look dirty and dirty, make your shop to look tattered, pimp and well, nobody come and patronize you. It's your destiny, but it's you that will make people to be attracted and come to your shop. I'm talking. So whatever areas you are called to be, if you didn't package and well, if you didn't bring it out natural and well, pour enough water there, you will not get a good cloth. That's what I'm talking about. So it's a proverb. If you see that, you understand the proverb. So no matter the areas they called, you see that will pimp it out. The word will envy, the word will come and learn from you. That is the word we are now. I love you guys so much. So coming on live tomorrow, don't forget my one and only number 608034131000. Yeah, working hard is the only way forward in life. With your spiritual work, things can be easier with God. I love what he said now. I love what working hard and spiritual work. That's what I'm talking about. If you don't place your calling, you need to remove the spiritual cobweb. Start working on your spiritual life. Cobweb, you can place who you are. So don't do spiritual work and sit down. Even me, I'm a hustler. I didn't go and close my pharmacist. No, I'm a hustler. So I didn't say that I'm not the balance. When you sit down in my house, money go come. Who go give you money? Is anybody they come every day? I'm a hustler too. So don't sit down and say I don't say this spiritual work no show. If you don't work hard, go and sit down. Spiritual work, do spiritual work, be hustling. Do spiritual work, be forwarding your mission and your calling. Do spiritual work, find where you could get something you eat. Clear yourself and be working hard. That is the ways of life. So don't do spiritual work and hold on that spiritual work. You don't have a job, you don't have a shop. Who will help you? Don't forget, I love you guys. So coming on live tomorrow for now.